my garden. I just finished everything. This is my little mini aquaponic trial for outside. See, I got little fishies down there. I don't know if you could see them, but that's that. And then I got my patio with my flowers and my picnic table. I don't have the cushions on there yet, but just a little picture of my deck. And then I have my other flower. But down here I have my hydroponic buckets that I started. I have right there is an orange melon, and I got tomatoes. This is all hydroponic. Some cute little flowers. Tomatoes. And I have cucumbers and 2 hot peppers. And I don't know if that's a spaghetti squash or a zucchini, but one or the other. Another tomato. Some more cucumbers. And more tomatoes. So that's my hydroponic setup. So a look at the whole thing right there. And here's the reservoir that I keep the water in. It's a 55-gallon tote. The white tubing is the backflow. The black tubing is the water into the buckets. They're Dutch buckets, so the water just drips into them. Some more of my flowers. And here's my 55-gallon composting. Let me move it back a little bit. My 55-gallon composting strawberry tower. I think there's 59 strawberries in there, and that little tube on the top, you put your kitchen waste, and then the water that drips out is compost tea. It comes out of there and you re-water the plants. Here's my other little patio that I have, and I usually have a fire pit right there, but I don't have it out yet. Here's some of my flower pots. I have cucumbers and peppers and flowers and stevia over there, and some more tomatoes. My tiki torches. This is my rain tower. I was going to put strawberries in them, but then I was warned that strawberries get natty, so I put green beans in them. So we'll see what happens. And now I'm swinging around, and more flowers. Here's another garden tower. I have cabbage in there, and peppers, and bok choy, and strawberries, and spaghetti squash, and tomatoes on the other side, and cucumbers. Here's more flowers, and my rhododendron, and more flowers, and my greenhouse. I have cracky hydroponic cucumbers and peppers, and I have lettuce and peppers and more lettuce there, and more tomatoes waiting to be planted. More pretty flowers. I like my flowers. More flowers there. Here on side of my shed I have peas. I put them in totes so that my dogs wouldn't rip them up, and I have them climbing up there. My dogs don't respect the boundaries. Them there are Jerusalem artichokes. Love them, so tasty, and like 7 calories a serving. There's more Jerusalem artichokes there. And here, back here, I have a whole row of Jerusalem artichokes. They go all the way back to there. And I have it fenced off because, again, the dogs don't know the boundaries, and they trample them, and then I don't have anything. And in there is ground cherries. And here, just a little raised bed that I made. I have zucchini and cucumbers and purple potatoes, and in the corner right back there I have a orange melon, and here I have more ground cherries and foam, because I just cut some foam up and I got foam all in there. which I gotta take out. But yep, there are my Jerusalem artichokes. Panning around, more flowers, my rhododendron. Quick view of my yard. So again, there's my garden tower and all my stuff that I have in there. And here I have some more tomatoes and some flowers on the extra picnic table. I really don't have a big backyard, so I'm trying to do what I can with it. I'll take you onto the side of the house and I'll show you what I have on the side of the house. Here's more flowers. Here's some flowers and hostas, and I have a lot of weeds in my grass because I don't want to put weed out because of the dogs. And here's a closer look up of my hydroponics. It's a 55-gallon drum with the nutrients. I'm going to be building a trellis tomorrow to trellis things up on. Here in this area is my fountain. I have a little fountain there that I don't have running right now, but it's there. And here I have another little raised bed with some garlic and some tomatoes and rhubarb. And there's my huckleberry bush. I have a lot of huckleberries on them. I'll show it to you in a second. And I have more strawberries here with spearmint underneath. You can see all my huckleberries that are coming on my bush. So I'm going to love them come August. And I have clematis coming up there, and another little huckleberry bush here with, again, a whole bunch of little huckleberries coming up. And there's another huckleberry bush and some more flowers. And I'll take you on the side of the house. Let me open my gate. I have here my green bean patch, and I have a little blueberry bush and a little gooseberry bush, and my apple tree that I planted. Coming around here, see, this is my side of my house. I have my grapes and another gooseberry bush down there, and I have my straw bales with my tomato plants. This works really well. Last year they got about 6 feet tall, and I have tons of tomatoes on them. Only problem is that in Oregon there's a lot of rain, so there's also a lot of snails and slugs. So they kind of get, by August they get half of my tomatoes. So then I get a little lavender, and again, here's my grapevine, and I will show you some grapes coming. See that little bud? That is a bud of grapes. So this is my garden. Hope this video came out good. JT, I thank you for the motor. I'm hoping I did it right. Like I said, I didn't do strawberries because you told me about the gnats, but I hope you enjoy this little video. Bye-bye.